Hey everybody, it's Monday afternoon. It's approximately 2 o'clock. I'm going to get some shipping done. We had a really good weekend. We had a total of it's either 17 or 18 things. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. One order was some baseball cards that I already packaged up that I doubled my money on. I'm not going to show those, but these are some items right here that sold. All clothing, all different kinds, a lot of shirts. And for those that are interested, I'm going to have a link down below to our basically trading card channel. Keep it separate for right now, I feel that's best. So if you're interested, go follow the link below and I'll show mail days and PSA submissions and just stuff like that. But anyway, let's get into it, because you didn't come here for that. You came here to see what we sold. A lot of stuff was flying. This is a Brooks Brothers. It's new with tags, men's dress shirt. Just picked this up recently. Hasn't been that long. 13 days. Paid about $8 for this, and it sold for $48 plus shipping. So, not that bad. This is a Andover shop. It's a men's shirt. It's like a peach color. Has like a micro check on it, or so on, etc. This has been listed about 6 months. Got this probably just, I think, like the last time I went out before everything went to hell and everything shut down. But it's been about 6 months since it's been listed. I paid about $5 for this. It sold for $40 plus shipping, or some would say shipping on top. These sold for $80 each to a buyer in Germany. This is Laurel Piana men's dress shirt. And a second one he bought. There's the tag, Laurel Piana. Both sold for $80. And they were listed a combination of, one was listed six weeks, and the other was listed for 3 months. I paid on average about $10 for those. This is a tie. This is Drake's for Ben Silver tie, I'm pretty sure. And has this pattern on it. It's kind of interesting. It's a nice thick tie. This tie's been listed approximately 7 weeks, and I paid about $5 for this, and it sold for $47.99. I think I'm just going to round that up and keep it rounded up. This is a Brooks Brothers wool vest, double XL or 2X or whatever you want to call it. Has that argyle pattern to it. Paid $15 for this, and it sold for $55.99, and it took about 3 months, so not too bad. Thomas Pink. Don't usually pick up Thomas Pink very much. This is a newer label from them, so I picked it up. It's like a white, but it's like almost a check. And it has that what do you want to call it? Contrasting cuff, which is that blue color. And this sold for $39.99, and it sold at approximately, I have it written down here somewhere, 6 weeks or so. I paid about $5 for this. I picked up a few with the newer label, and it sold. This is a men's Eton shirt. It's white. White always seems to do well. As you notice, a few other of those shirts are white. And I was into this shirt for approximately $10. And it sold for $55.99. It took about 3 weeks. Now we move into some pants. This is a Xenia. It is wool and cashmere blend. And see the other tag. This is not their most recent, but it's not a really super old piece. You know, it's probably 10, 15 years. But this sold because of the wool and cashmere blend. It sold in about 6 weeks. I paid somewhere between $7 and $10. I don't remember where I bought this, but it sold for $64. Then once again, we have another one here. See a nice little pattern. This was just picked up recently. There's a Xenia tag. And here's the fabric tag. No, not the fabric tag. There's the fabric tag. It's all wool, this one. Sold for a little bit less. This sold for $48.99 plus shipping. And this took about 25 days to sell. One of the best selling blazers for us. Now, they do take time, but they always sell. There's always a demand for these. But, and we're going to show you 4 different ones and going to show you different price points. So this is a tweed material. Tweed is that wool, but it's very scratchy wool. This has a really nice pattern to it, but it's an older style jacket. You can see it only has 2 buttons on the cuff. It's an older Brooks Brothers. See the tag. And this sold, I don't know what we were into this. I probably would not pick this up for more than $5. And this sold for $40 plus shipping. But this has been listed a while. And I want to say like forever. This is another one. See the nice little pattern to it. It's a little Glen plaid with a little window pane action going on. Really nice Brooks Brothers suit once again. Brooks Brothers. This one had a little bit better, as it has Laurel Piana wool fabric. Always a plus. This sold for $80 plus shipping. It's a size 46 regular. And it's been listed probably about a year and a half. So not everything sells right away. Now these two sold. These are almost the same jacket. But see, gold button, blue blazer. Blazers, if it looks like a uniform, it's a blazer. Metal buttons, usually in case, solid in color. But this is the Brooks Brothers 818 line, Madison fit. This is a larger size. This was a 50 long. And anytime you get anything above a 48 in Brooks Brothers, it becomes very hard to find. This also has the surgeon cuffs. These actually, try to do this with one hand, right? It's impossible. It's not going to happen. But these unbutton. I can't do it with one hand. I'm trying. There you go. See? So this adds value to the jacket. Sold this for $120 plus shipping. And this took approximately 13. One of these took 17 days. I sold 2 of them. And these were just ones I picked up from that lot of clothing from a friend who needed some room. This one is a little bit different. Has the little sheep logo. Once again, the Brooks Brothers 818 Madison fit line. And you'll see different fits like Fitzpatrick or Regent or there's like 4 or 5 different ones. Can't remember, but Madison's the one you see most common. Milano, which is more of a slimmer fit. So we got $120 for this one. Also, same size. Kind of interesting. They sold like within 10 minutes of each other too, to 2 different people, which was kind of interesting. It's like somebody seen the one sold and then they went and bought the other one real quick. They're like, no, don't sell. I got these last 2 items when I was in Pennsylvania on my little thrifting field trip with Tommy Bernard and Tim and everybody, and Brian, Mr. Pick buys a lot. I almost said Mr. Picks a lot. But this was a wool. Picked up a bunch of women's sweaters. This was another one. It's St. James, made in France. See, it's kind of like an older. I mean, it feels like an older label. Not really sure. But it's like a heavy cardigan sweater. Has these little, like, toggle buttons. Has the name on the front here. I mean, it could probably maybe be a jacket, maybe, or, but I think it's more of a cardigan sweater. Sold this. We're into the, I mean, the average, we're already in the profit on this lot. So most everything is all clear, free and clear now. But for the sense of we need a price to put on everything, I average everything to be about 30. It was either $25 or $30. So we say we paid 30 for this, sold for 85.90 or 80. I mean, it sold for $85. What am I saying? And that sold in about 7 weeks or so. This sold in about 7 weeks or so. Also, it's a Brooks Brothers, once again, toggle front women's. Has like a little distressing look to it. At first, I thought it was just that way, but then after I looked at it, I noticed that it was made that way. And I mean, you knew what the brand was from the Novacek print. It's a Burberry's women's wool coat, made in England, which is a plus, because Burberry does not make a lot of their stuff in England anymore. Some of it's even made in China. So that's it. Has these really nice buttons. These are probably horn. These are really nice. There's some weight to them. But this is a really nice jacket. This sold for $200. Once again, I'm going to call it $30. So that's our sales. I haven't picked anything that sold Monday yet, which is nada, nothing, zero, zilch. So hopefully tomorrow I'll have some more stuff to show you. Hopefully we don't get shut out on a Columbus Day. But thank you everybody for the birthday wishes. My birthday was yesterday. Turned the big 44. So, hey, getting older. But that's it. Over out. See you guys later.